Hip-hop artist and singer Nicki Minaj was born Anika Mirage on December 8, 1984 in Queens, New York. At a young age, Nicki specialized and excelled in music and the performing arts, which is evident in her music and style today. Determined to make it in the music business, Minaj took on backup singing and roles for local New York City rappers. She began creating and writing her own material and was eventually discovered through her MySpace page and immediately signed to an independent label. Nicki Minaj's minor buzz eventually caught the attention of Lil Wayne, who collaborated with her on a series of mixtapes starting in April 2007. She gained momentum and popularity when she ended a recording bidding war and joined Young Money with the group mate and fast rising rapper Drake. By early 2010, anticipation had built up around Minaj's debut album, Pink Friday, and in April of that year, she released her first single, Massive Attack. 2 months later, she won Best Hip Hop Female at the annual BET Awards. Pink Friday went on to gain platinum status and has gone on to break numerous chart records, including the chart hit Super Bass, which went on to go 4 times platinum and put her among some of the greatest female musicians of all time. Minaj followed up her album release with many public appearances and events to promote the project, such as appearing on Saturday Night Live and even appearing as an animated voice in an Ice Age film. She announced in late 2011 that she had begun working on her follow-up album, and Pink Friday Roman Reloaded was released to her growing fan base in April 2012. Throughout the success of her career, Nicki Minaj has achieved many different accolades and awards. She has won various BET awards such as Best New Artist and Female Hip Hop Artist, a Billboard Music Award for her song Super Bass, and multiple other nominations, including 4 Grammy nominations. She has been contracted and endorsed by big name companies and brands such as Pepsi, Mattel, and Mac. Nicki Minaj has collaborated with many of today's most influential artists, including Rihanna, Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, Madonna, Diddy, Britney Spears, Black Eyed Peas, and many more. She is hailed as one of the top performers and one of the most interesting and influential people of current pop culture, and has only begun her reign as a top respected musician in the industry. Nicki Minaj and Friends Holiday Jam will be taking place December 21st, 2012 at the Madison Square Garden and will also serve as a charity concert with a percentage of the proceeds to go to an organization for underprivileged children. The goal would be to gain 1.5 million in gross profits, with 20%, which equals to 300,000, donated to charity. Madison Square Garden is arguably the biggest and most known arena in the world and the best when it comes to putting on concerts. It has a concert capacity of 20,000 people and provides all the technology and assets needed to execute the show. The Satai Hotel is where our lunch and other holiday jam activities will be taking place. It is one of New York's premier hotels, and its close proximity to the gardens allows for easy transit between both places. Promotion for the event would include Nicki doing morning radio such as Hot 97 and 105.1 The Breakfast Club. She is also set to appear on popular shows such as 106 in Park, and Wendy Williams to promote the live event. So now is the day schedule of the event schedule. So first we have at 5 a.m. in the morning, we have the equipment load in. At 7:30, Nicki Minaj will have her interview with the 107 Breakfast Club. At 9:30, she will have her interview with Hot 97. Both interviews will be used to talk about her current business affairs and to promote the event. 11 a.m. Office will open. Also at 11 a.m., Minaj will have a charity meet and greet and a CD signing in um, Times Square, which would allow her to interact with her fans and also further promote the event. At 1:30, we will have a Nicki Minaj Holiday Jam lunch plus a toy giveaway, and this will be for the VIP, some of the VIP ticket holders, and we will give away toys to some of the kids. At 3:30 p.m., Nicki Minaj will have a sound check for the event. At 5 p.m., staff and security meeting. At 6 p.m., Holiday Jam VIP banquet. This will just be where they'll have served hors d'oeuvres and wine and right before the event. The doors will open to the general public at 7 p.m. At 7:30 p.m., Nicki Minaj will be prepping should be in her dressing room prepping for the show. Show will begin at 8 p.m. At 8:30 p.m., Nicki Minaj would take the stage, and the show would end at 11 p.m. And from 8:30 when she takes the stage and 11 p.m. she will have special guests that will make appearances and do mini sets in between her sets. And at 12 p.m. After the show has been done, we will have the loadout. So here's a look at one of Nicki Minaj's riders. I believe this was from the Super Bowl. And it just shows some of the stuff that she has, bottles, 24 bottles of Dasani water and lozenges for her throat and stuff like that. So this is her typical rider that she would be looking to have. Here's the budget. So it breaks down to general admission tickets and VIP tickets, DVD sales, and all of that added up equals 2.186 million after we take out the cost of goods sold. Expenses, we have 400,000 for Madison Square. Production is 200,000. Staff 80,000. Musicians 300,000. The charity percentage, which I noted was 20%, equals 442,000. Insurance 50,000. Meal and transportation 4,000. The Satai Hotel Banquet Hall is 5,000, and the toys that were given out during the lunch, the expense for that is 20,000, which leaves us with a net profit of 1.221 million, or $1,221,000. So the risk analysis. The first risk would be low ticket sales. Likelihood would be low, especially with her being in New York, which is her home state. We expect that to increase the chances of her selling out. And Nicki Minaj being one of the biggest artists, we don't really feel that she will have a problem selling out. The consequence of that would be we might not meet our target goals. Scale impact will be medium. Second risk would be bad weather, which is medium likelihood. Consequence, it could affect the Times Square CD signing, and the scale of impact for that would be low. Traffic congestion could be high with New York being very congested. Consequences would be the schedule will be affected, and the show could be delayed, which wouldn't have too much of an impact if we had to do a couple of pushing back of schedules. And the last risk would be technical issues, which the likelihood would be medium. The consequence would also be the show can be delayed, and the scale of impact would be high if we have technical issues. And in conclusion, the important things is to efficiently execute the live event and to have tight and concise planning, as well as to cover all promotion areas to ensure that the event sees the best results and response possible. It is essential that all expenses are noted and cared for, and that the budget is also well planned and thought out.